I'm here with Jakub Vencl, who is competing in his first joyride ever, and you're going to tell us about some of these features. What's it like to ride them?
All right, let's go take a look. So we started with these two options. This is a flat drop. This is a pretty standard one, but super nice one. Great landing. I love this one. That's one of the favorite features on the course. And then we have this step down. It's a little, you have to jump in like a little aggressive, but it seems super trickable, and a lot of guys are choosing this one. I'll be choosing this one.
Yeah, basically you decide your own fate on this one. You know, you could break into it and push through the lip because it's not that long of a jump, but you could go full throttle into it and go to the moon because it's quite a money booter. So you kind of pick your own destiny on that.
All right, Jacob, so after this left-hand hip, what's this corner like into these next features?
They're basically, I would say, two options. You can either drag the brakes a little bit and then pump the roller that's coming out of the berm, or you can just cruise and go for the first jump. So that's like pretty much a regular dirt jump, and it's pretty steep kicker, but I expect big tricks on this one. It feels pretty good. And then we going right to the next jump, which was causing the most problems, I would say, on the course to most of the riders, because the kicker was really steep. They already moved it in a little bit, but still we were having problems to do tricks on that one. So I guess the builders are gonna make it a little more mellow, and I think that's gonna make it way easier to trick and better show, you know.
Good on them for being able to, you know, make changes and suit the riders.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's great that they're listening, and I hope that's gonna help.
Now we're coming into a right side hip, and it looks like the landing is huge on this, so you can go for it.
Oh yeah, the landing's super long. The kicker's actually nice and mellow, and you can go, either you can cut it and go short, or if you want, you can go pretty long to the left side. So it's actually another big jump that doesn't look as big, but I guarantee it feels.
You can see where everyone's coming down. They've been carving hard here, and it's quite loose here, but for the event day, this will be all watered down, packed down. It'll just be like primo. So you got your nice sweet hard spot and your loose stuff, but it'll all be sweet on competition day.
Yeah, hopefully, I guess the course builder's going to take care of that, because you never want to see a rider lose his run in the corner, you know. That's not what we're doing. We're doing tricks.
Exactly. Boom. There's a step up here into the whale tail, and you got to land super smooth, you're saying, Jacob, and then head up for this thing. And oh, that's a long ways, actually.
It is. It is a pretty long way, and don't forget you have this big kicker in here, so you're still going to be high up into the landing, so that's a scary one. But if you land good, it's fun one too.
Did you realize how big this is? I hope we're not scaring you for the comp.
No, I'll be scared because of you guys now. I never watched that before I rode that, so now I see how big it is. Actually, it makes it more scary, I guess.
Sorry, bro. You'll have an adrenaline kicking in, so don't worry about it.
I have to deal with that, I guess,
yeah.
somehow. Anyways.
It's way bigger when you're here in real life. You know, you got to nail it, get the speed, and away you go. And then into this corner. What's the corner like?
Yeah, then going for this big corner before the boner lock, and you have to make sure you have a good speed for that one. A lot of guys were overshooting this one. I cased that one pretty bad too in the beginning of the day. So you're definitely gonna drag brakes into this one, and then make sure you land good on that one, because that's probably, as most of the riders were saying, that's the scariest feature on the course. Really hard to judge the speed, and especially when you're going to do tricks, it's the key.
The sender into the crowd, going to be like 20, 25,000 screaming people. What's this thing going to be like?
This thing was surprisingly running pretty smooth with the landing. I was expecting like a big impact, but it's pretty nice. They said it compared to last year, it's the same height, but it's a bit longer, about 5 foot or a meter. So
you're not plumb dropping as much, you're more like extending it.
Yeah, you have to go a little bit faster with what the other guys were saying. So it feels pretty good. It's going to be easier to trick with the drop being a little longer. And then you have like the final section, which probably doesn't count for the contest, but you still have to slow down in front of the crowds, and
it's steeper than it looks, eh?
It is pretty steep, and you have all the speed from this drop, and we're running only one brake. That's not an easy task too.
This has been Inside the Tape with Red Tippie and Jakub Vencl and Nicoli Rogatkin at the top. We hope we gave you a little preview of what the course is all about, and we look forward to the big show on Sunday. Good luck, brother, and thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Right
Enjoy
on.
the show.
Yeehaw! Inside the Tape. See you next time, everybody.